Where were we last? Oh, right. Cult leader murdered somebody and sent him away. Where are we now? No, we finished this one. Am I using Hoopla as well as Libby? No, I just use Libby. What is Hoopla? Looking this up. This'll... Your library might not use it, but it's another library streaming service. Gotcha. I'll have to check and see, because I still have... I know this is probably not allowed, but I still have my San Antonio library card. And then I got a new one for the area that I'm in now. And so I have two. Because what I have found is that some things in the library that I'm at, in that system, they don't have it, but they'll have it in the San Antonio system. So I'll like check it out using that card. Not as large of a selection. Okay. Hack the planet. Listen, my library card is still valid in the Libby system, and I only do audiobooks. Or, you know, I've only done digital things, so it like auto turns it in if I don't read it in time. So I'm not like hoarding books in a different state, you know? Plus I like getting the magazines and like saving recipes and stuff that are in there. Sorry, I'm sniffly. Okay, how do I go next? What do I look at next? No, we looked at this already. Talking about how he's going to be a different kind of monarch. Hey, Dirty. How are you? Thank you for the treat. Oh, nice of you to show up just for the treat. Little gremlin. Little gremlin. Little gremlin. I think I need to turn my fan down. Messing with my blinds. And it's distracting. Okay. Revelation. Ori receives a haunting message. So we're jumping back in time, I think. Yes, +1. I have heard your words. I recorded them faithfully. I will relay them to my decadents immediately. By your command, I shall... By your command! It shall be done on the date you have given me. What the heck? What the heck? I'm gonna need a lot of coffee today. There's no words. Are there supposed to be words here? Because there's not. No worries. Enjoy your game. You have a good time. Am I supposed to go somewhere else? Oh, there's another doodad. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Let's see. The first proclamation had something to do with sinners. I'm sure the second one was about decadence and their money. The third mentions not endangering someone. The fourth involved not leaving. And the fifth mentions a virus. No, no, no. I'm going to miss Master Ori's grand revelation if I can't figure out these soon. His words shape our very purpose. Wait, so they live in a cave? Compared to the other group that lives in, like, super fancy house? But that guy was also really manipulative. I can't wait to hear what the waterfall has told Master Ori. I wish I could hear his voice too. We're so lucky to serve the one true chosen leader. How could such a perfect figure be brothers with that blasphemous fool Koi? You must help your mother. Lion did hinder his mother. Waterfall did kill Lion. Tortoise did help his mother. Waterfall did reward Tortoise. Okay. So ends today's reading of the scripture. Now prepare yourselves for first Sentinel Ori. I'll soon return bearing the waterfall's divine proclamation. Until that blessed moment, let us pray that the wisdom our master brings will illuminate our path and strengthen our faith. What is it? Food is meowing at me from the corner. Hi, Urza. How are you? You want a treat? You want a treat? Alright, we'll come up here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Was it good? Was it tasty? Thank you, Urza. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, you got eye boogies. Hold on. Okay, they're gone. They're gone. Boop. Did you already eat your second breakfast? Did you have second breakfast? Boop. What's with the semi-airplane ears? What's with these? Hmm? What's with the ears? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? How are you today, Urza? Thank you also, Mad Dog. For another treat? Another one? No. There you go. About to make supper? Ooh, what's for supper? What's for dinner? What is it? What are you doing? What is with the airplane ears? What have I done wrong? Hmm? Go on. You keep looking over there. Do you want down? You don't want down? You just want to stare at me with angry ears? While you're purring? I'm confused. I'm getting mixed signals here. Hi, Sweet Beat. Thank you also for the burrito treat. You're giving me mixed signals, Katie. And I don't understand. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Down here. Down here. Hi. Okay, you're now all in my business. Thank you. Hi. You're pretty. You're so pretty. Yeah. Yeah. She's so sick of me. Look at this face. She's so annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I can't handle the outside stuff. It's just our neighbors doing neighbor stuff. You want me to close the windows? Is that what you want? You don't like the noise? Yeah, I think maybe she's upset about the noise outside. Okay, bye. I love you lots. Yeah. You're so pretty. I think she tolerates me because I give her all the things that she wants, but then also take all the things like all the kisses and the cuddles. She did so well yesterday though. Whenever I need to do something, I'll put it out in front of her so she knows it's coming. So it's not like, it's happening. So I had to do brushies and trim the nails, and so I put them out on the floor and like left them there for a little bit so that she would be more aware that that's what we had to do today. And then when I thought we were done with brushies, she kept pawing at the brush, and it was the most adorable thing. She's like, no, this is nice. You woke up with a really sore throat today? No! Are you a tea connoisseur? Whenever I feel icky, I like to do, even if it's just like a light tea, like a green tea or something, I'll do tea with, honey. If I don't have lozenges to help, like, soothe. And then gargling some salt water usually helps too. If you can handle, like, warm salt water. Help, like, get all the gunk out. Okay, I have no idea what is happening. You're allergic to honey? Today I learned. Holy moly. Is it all types of honey? Okay, we've got this thing here. Music in this one's really intense. Okay, she said something about... Excuse me. Seems to be less processed, more natural honeys. Interesting. I'm sorry that you have to watch out for that. Something to do with sinners. Okay, something to do with sinners. Something in their money. Not endangering someone. I think these are actions, these are people, and this is maybe like a place. I think this is Ori. This is Koi. I think this is Temple. Not anaphylactic, just makes your throat itch and won't help soothe it, unfortunately. It does like the opposite, I see. Well, it's good it's not anaphylactic. That would be very scary. Would always have to make sure you have an EpiPen. One of my, growing up in high school, one of my friends had to use an EpiPen, and that was a traumatic experience. Just watching. I couldn't imagine what it felt like. I'm so tired today. I'm definitely gonna need a second coffee. Definitely. I don't know if you'll be around later, Sweet Pete, but we're doing a watch party. We have two. I put events in the Discord. There's two. Yeah, I had to work late yesterday. Some after hours work, but it went well. It went really well. I was expecting to have to be up until like 3 in the morning, but I didn't have to be up until 3 in the morning. It was only until midnight. No stress if you cannot. I know that you expressed interest in Alien Earth. 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 There's nothing on here with this symbol, so we gotta figure out what that is. The brothers report to someone. Waterfall? No.
So say we all.
Your mother. Your father. No. Hi, Hip. 1 whole year. Wow. Hold on. Wow. Have a lizard. Thank you so much for the year of support. I really appreciate you. I hope that you are well. Is everything going okay with that's a very loud exhaust noise. Is everything going well with your sister and the move? Sorry, my neighbor has the most annoying exhaust. Monument? Pravi? Why is Pravi at the top? Pravi's not their mom. First Sentinels only, but she's not a First Sentinel either. She's well, now I don't know what she is because she was in a different role in the other camp, but this is much later. Oh, am I mixing up who she is then? This is not Pravi? Pravi was the dad who was vomiting up the foam. You're right, you're right, you're right. That makes more sense. Because he was their dad. It's hard to remember the names and the people and the events across the different things. They go to work at like 1 a.m. Yeah, there's a guy that has a motorbike that will sit there and leave it running like he's warming up the engine as if he lives in a state that snows. And it's like, dude, just go. And then right before he leaves, he'll do like a and I'm just like, why? So annoying. No one likes you. You just want attention. Mid-move, she changed her mind? And what's annoying about the one that just left is it's a car. And I know that they don't need to do that because they usually leave at like 6 in the morning when I'm starting to wake up. And it's not that loud. So I think when they're during the day, they like step on it a little bit. And I'm just like, ugh, ah. I know it's not that loud. I know it's not. Why do y'all do that? Wait, so is she just gonna go back? Also, you don't have to answer any of this if you don't feel comfortable, but I'm just... What the heck? Hip. You deserve so much support. I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that. I saw you like your electric cars. I would love to be able to have an electric car, but a lot of the places that I was looking at for like renting, they don't have charging things for car. So I'd have to like go somewhere and charge it, and I don't drive as much as I probably should. So I'd feel like I'd like drain it and then I'd have to get it towed. Because you can't like jump an electric car. Well, you are a kind soul, and being in the caretaker role for a while, I know can be pretty exhausting, so don't forget to treat yourself too. Okay, the squiggly line backwards was the waterfall helping someone. I don't think I'm ready for this yet. Okay, let's figure out what's on the monument. Something to do with sinners. Okay, so this is Ori. I know, but I got time for that. Gotta make time for yourself. Because no one else will. I think this is the monument because there's this symbol that's right here. So I'm gonna say monument. Did not protect monument. Something about decadence and their money. Okay. Decadence. There's always so much going on that has a higher priority. Understandable. You know yourself best. You know your limits. But don't forget to appreciate yourself too. Because you deserve it. Great. No. No, no, no. No, you. I think the dots are decadence. Decadence. I don't know. Followers. Was there a Cylon Guild for Thrones of Liberty? I remember doing a shared guild with Sass and Frank. The Gabagools. I don't remember if that's still up. I don't think I was like a guild leader. Oh yeah, we did it with Bort too. I don't remember if it's still up. Because that Discord is pretty inactive. Whenever they announced that I couldn't swap my character from West Coast to East Coast, I think I was pretty burnt out because I had tried to keep up with everyone so I could eventually swap over. And then they were like, just kidding, you can't do that. Hi, Kirby. I could log in and see and get you some details, Jesse. I just have to re-download the game. And I don't have any of the expansions for it. How are you today, Kirby? How goes it? Okay, something about money. They probably don't need money. I'm gross, sorry. I feel like they don't need money. They only need... Enjoying Saturday so far? Nice. I hope you continue to enjoy it. I feel like the dot is significant, and things without it or the line are also significant. Endangering someone. This is Ori. Not leaving. Multi-action switches in this Stream Deck. interessante. I don't know, I'm just gonna go with this. Incorrect. There's a lot going on here. Let's go look back at this book. Okay, so single dot circles you. This is your mom, I guess. The waterfall did kill. So this is will not kill, I think. Because it's a line. This looks like reward. Did I say Stream Deck and not Steam Deck? Listen, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I did the same thing. But I think I understood what you're talking about because I was like, I use multi-button switches on my Steam Deck. Stream Deck. I did it again. I said Stream Deck. I'm tired. I was up late working. I'm sorry. Words are hard. One thing I still need to figure out is I want wanted to do more stuff with like audio on the Stream Deck, but I haven't. I don't know. I've been lazy. Yeah, Valve. What were you thinking? Steam? I guess Steam and Valve's. Steam Valve, Valve Steam. But like what would it be, what would be a better handheld name? The Droplet. I don't know. Valve Vita, get out of here. The poop deck. No. Eye Spider. No. That's a Navy joke. Or a nautical joke, yeah. This music is intense. We have an ad break coming up soon, if you guys need to get up and walk around. Okay, so this is, I think, kill. So will not kill. We're gonna figure out what the stacked dots are, but it's not, I think. Must not, I think, because dot. Well, no, there's a dot. Did not. Must not. Must doesn't have a dot. Well, did does. So yeah, it's like mother has part of you in it, and then it's interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I think this is dead. And what did she say? Sorry, I gotta go back. Gotta click around. Something to do with sinners. I don't know. I don't know what to put here because this is... I think the dot means they did. No, I think the line is not. And, sorry, let's go back. I think the, oops. I think the dot is, well, it's confusing because like this doesn't have a dot, but it also is saying it did. So I think maybe it's a negative. Did help. Must help. I don't understand what the dot is because it's in several places. And this is kill. And this is kill, but there's a line. So I think line means not. The dot is confusing because I don't know if it's like you must or if it's an option. Because this is saying you must. Well, this is saying they did. And it's using the same symbol, but there's a difference here. So I don't know if it's the dot and like depending on where it's placed. So like the dot I think would be like must do something, and this is reward. So must not reward sinners. I don't know, but it's confusing because this is monument. This is by the monument. So like I don't know what this symbol is yet, but I know it's in the waterfall symbol. But I need this in order to decipher this. So eventually. I don't know where to put Burrito. I'll put her down here. It is a bit confusing, but I think it's just because I'm dumb. I'm gonna go with did not. But this is leave, so maybe not leave. I was trying to think of something like they must not possess money, but like there's sorry, gotta go back. Okay, the third mentioned not endangering someone. Okay. Well, this is Ori. And we're saying the dot is a did not. Oh, but that's... There's no line, so I don't think that's a did. I think this is a did. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna say punish. No, but that's reward. That's... Ugh. Ah! I'm so confused. Reward. Yeah. I'm so dumb. Okay. This was like give on the idol. I think this is Ori's temple because this is Ori and then temple. Ugh, they're back. Loud noises. I don't understand why this symbol is here. Because it looks like where the monument is. Or maybe this person sinned and so they have to go learn something. Because they're saying, no, 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 I'm going to miss Master Ori's grand revelation if I can't figure these out soon. So, like, why are they here? Why are they by the monument? Did they do something wrong? Or are they, like, reading something that they shouldn't? I don't know. Because it looks like monument. But this is reward. But there's a dot. What be dot? Maybe let's try the gospel. But what's the difference? These are the symbols that were on Pravi's house. On the wall. What is the circle with the J in it? What is that? It's in all of them except the first one. Fire? He got marked by the fire. Because this is him. Fire. Waterfall put out fire. He remained. Then has mark. So like... maybe it's burn? No, I think it's alive or dead. Because they're still marked. It's still, this is Pravi. So maybe this is extinguish. I don't think that's waterfall. I think this is waterfall. This one right here is waterfall. Where is it? Waterfall. Is this fire? Maybe the dot is like opposite. And this is what can do this, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna say fire. Did burn temple. Pray, maybe? To something not temple. What is X temple? What is X? What was X? They were X. Yes? Hold on. Sorry, I gotta go back. My brain's fried. He had an X on his forehead, I think. No. Pravi is... What was X? No? Who had an X on their forehead? Because this is definitely temple. What does an X inside of it mean? The opposite of temple. Sinners, right? But there's no dot. So like, I don't know. Inside temple. Fire did not burn temple. Waterfall did extinguish fire. Fire did burn Pravi. Fire did not kill Pravi. Okay. So X is inside. Okay, so how does this help us? The dot means the opposite of whatever, I think. So if this is the symbol for reward, oh, I gotta. Heck, it's not this. Okay. If this is a symbol for reward, the dot means opposite of reward. So punish? Maybe this is sinners? Ori did punish sinners. Okay. So if this is help, then the dot is hinder. Okay, that makes more sense. Help, help, hinder. Not is the line. So this would be kill, but not kill. Okay, so dot. I don't have a symbol for protect. I don't know what protect may be. But it's not... Maybe this is protect, so must not endanger. And what I see with... I feel like... when the line is strong and going to the right, it's must. And when it's squiggly and going to the left, it's a did. So I think all of these are musts. Okay. There's no knot here, so must... What was this? What was this? Burn. This was burn. Must burn money. Okay. This was kill, right? Kill, yeah. No, this is in danger. Okay. We right. So this is protect. Opposite in danger. Must not. Because lion and thing at the top.
Commander, a new Cylon has
What?
joined the fleet.
Max, thank you so much for gifting us up to Nothing's Working. I really appreciate your generosity. Thank you, thank you. Thank you also for the burrito treat. How are you? How's life? What am I missing here? No, this is leave. What's wrong? No, that's definitely sinners. Okay. Your money. Decadence money. Money. Getting ready for surgery. I hope it goes well. Is it a long recovery or quick outpatient type of thing? You also don't have to answer if you don't want to. You're not obligated. Well, I hope it goes well. Reach out if you need anything. What am I missing here? Yeah, no worries. Lurk away. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. You're great. Something to do with sinners. What is wrong here? What is wrong? What is wrong? I'm sure the second one was about decadence and their money. I'm sure. Okay. I don't know what I had wrong in the first place, but I thought I had this here. Okay, Ori must punish sinners. Decadence must burn Decadence money. Decadence must not endanger Ori. Decacans must not leave the temple. Virus must not kill. Okay, we're making progress. Holy moly. Okay, let's go back out here. Okay, so line is must. Squiggly going left is did. And I think squiggly going forward is will. The opposite of leave. Enter. Okay, so we know triangle is Koi. So this is Koi's temple. Koi's temple. Koi's temple. Koi temple. You. Brother, maybe. In same line. I think this is dad. Brother, kill. Dad? Because I don't think that's mother. Because mother had the thingy here. And yeah, I think this is dad. Your father. Your father. Your brother. Because I think if it were mother or sister, it'd be a line over this one, but it's not. Okay, and then we know this is kill. This is kill but will not, or did not. So this is did not. This is did. This is virus. Virus did not kill your father. Your brother did kill your father. You must must enter the temple. Koi must enter the temple. But their temple. Your people must burn their temple. Koi's people must burn Koi's temple. Not burn. Must not burn. Fire. Fire must not burn. No. Will not burn you. Waterfall will protect you. Fire will kill your brother. Wow! They get all this message from a waterfall? You've solved the scenario. Ori received a message from the waterfall that revealed Koi's dark secret and instructed him to see that both brothers took part in a deadly ordeal. Blasphemers brought to justice. A pair of magicians who spread malicious lies about the blessed waterfall have been executed under new blasphemy laws. At a public cinema screening yesterday, husband and wife were overheard questioning the veracity of the miracle that saved Pravi. Today, both were found guilty of spreading misinformation before being swiftly beheaded. Wow. The ruling and sentencing were given by His Majesty King Lutri Menzak, with guidance from his spiritual advisor, First Sentinels Koi and Ori. Public approval rating at an all-time high, thanks largely to his firm religious stance, new polling suggests. Blaze of glory, a victor rises from the ashes. Excuse me. Okay, this is Koi's temple. We know that for sure. This experience has given me a whole new perspective on life. As such, my first act will be to put an end to donations and punishment. After that, I would like to live out the rest of my days in solitude, though I will always be with you in spirit. Small key. I feel like this is Koi, sadly. Yeah, somebody tried reaching for the handle. Spiritual and elegant. Sink is making weird noises again. No tattoo. Yeah. Tattoo? I don't see a tattoo. Fire extinguishers. Hang on, I'm still struggling to keep up with the victory speech, and before that started I didn't have time to finish the minutes. My fingers are gonna fall off at this rate. Please bear with me, I'm still not entirely sure what just happened, but I'll do my best to recount everything this morning. I prayed in the study, I entered a deep trance, and lost all sense of time and space. When my consciousness returned to this earthly plane, I found myself surrounded by fire and smoke. Yet I felt no pain. Instead, I heard the voice of our beloved waterfall. It said, "Fear not, child of the universe, for this is your destiny." This experience has given me a whole new perspective on life. As such, the master of ceremonies called the trial to order. Sira and Nali searched the participants, shackled them together inside the prayer hall, and returned the keys to the master of ceremonies. Kwanzaa and Tessa ensured all exits were locked, as well as blocked by at least one follower from each camp. The king's soldiers also assumed their positions. I think these were both part of Koi's camp. They handed out Molotov cocktails to all followers from both camps and saw that they were thrown through every window in unison. The fire was allowed to rage for several hours until it finally died down by itself. Victor declared as government badge. Scribe, take down this message discreetly and have it delivered to King. Your Highness, I regret to inform you that today's trial has not gone to plan. Our insider could not be found this morning, but we saw no way to halt proceedings without arousing suspicion. Now the trial is ended. The spectators have accepted their new sole first sentinel. Royal Council has reviewed the first sentinel Ori's challenge to his brother Koi. Trial by ordeal. Several council members initially raised concern about the possibility of Ori becoming the sole first sentinel should Koi perish. Without Koi's limiting influence, they argued, Ori's unpredictable nature could render him difficult to control, as first sentinels were among the few afforded the privilege of holding private counsel with His Majesty. Maintaining stability in this role is paramount. So it sounds like the government is favoring Koi to be first sentinel. The favored party was contacted discreetly to confirm that he had a plan to ensure his survival. His plan satisfies our conditions, and his accomplice has passed our clearance checks. We have provided the spare key. Okay. Therefore, His Majesty King Lutri Mensek has authorized the trial by ordeal. Copy. Provided by Koi. Copy of brother's correspondence. You always were a few rungs short of a full ladder. Why on earth would I accept such a challenge? Get stuffed. So you admit you could not possibly win. Then you should renounce your title, or have you no shame whatsoever. I have changed my mind. I now realize there is no chance of me losing. So why shouldn't I take this opportunity to double my following? Before long, I'll be living better than ever. Off your decadence donations. What a pity you won't be around to see it. That settles it. My, decacants. I feel like I'm saying this word wrong, sorry. And I would show up at your temple on the date given to me by the waterfall. You will receive no advance notice. I don't want you preparing any of your tricks. Even the palace will not know when the trial is to take place until I inform them on the day. Dedicant. Okay, thank you. Even the palace will not know when the trial is to take place until I inform them on the day itself. So dramatic. Fine, I'll be here, ready and waiting. Okay, so the government is favoring Koi. How can this be? We cannot deny the Blessed Waterfall's choice. It is truly a miracle. First Sentinel Ori has challenged his brother, First Sentinel Koi, to a trial by ordeal. Koi has accepted the challenge. Both men will be locked inside Koi's temple, shackled to one another at the hands and feet. The building will be set ablaze by their dedicants, who will guard all possible exits alongside soldiers from King Lutri's royal army. The Blessed Waterfall will surely protect he who is worthy of his position, leaving he who is undeserving to perish. Okay, small key. Restraint. Exit way ignition. Waterfall proclamations. First Sentinel may not accept donations. They must do away with material goods and wealth. When a First Sentinel dies, his oldest son succeeds him. If the First Sentinel had no sons, there can be no new First Sentinel until another is chosen by the universe to fulfill the ancient prophecy. In case of twins, there can be 2 First Sentinels. Sin is no longer to be met with punishment but compassion. The first Sentinel, Nagasai, will live forever. Kent? It's an accent thing. Gotcha. Hey, Bugs. Good morning. How are you? Okay. So I'm still missing a few spots. Where be other spots?
So say we all.
Hi, John Sorb. Hope I had a nice break. It wasn't really a break. I had to work yesterday. I was doing after hours work. Thank you for the burrito treat. John Sorb, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 62 months. I really appreciate you. It's okay. I mean, I have a job. Pays the bills. I can't complain. Sometimes I gotta do the things. What other spots am I missing? Clicked all the things. I mean, that's good. If you're enjoying it, then it's a good sign. I think I have to fill this out before more spots will show up. Ori challenged Koi. Koi accepted thinking he could win if he blank a blank from blank. His blank with it, and then blank a blank. Before proceedings began, blank the blank, and then blank it with a blank. As a result, only blank survived. Oh, look, the forklift is in here. Stole a key from This says Zira and Nolly. Where's Nolly? Nolly's not on this list. Blank is blank with it. Blank is blank with it. And then blank a blank. What is this belt? Can't tell if the belt was burnt off. So I think Koi survived because I don't see a tattoo here. I don't see tattoos. I could be wrong. It is a rough feeling. That's definitely how I felt at my previous job, and it sucked a lot. It continued past just working hours. Gotta be thankful for that. That's true, but it's valid what you're feeling. Completely valid. I think the details are here. I think there's something not correct between this and this. Yeah, it definitely sucks because like I felt the same way trying to understand. Like I really enjoyed what I did and I enjoyed my immediate cohorts, but I really struggled with like the culture and the overbearing pressure that came from the organization rather than my immediate peers. But that still really affected how I viewed a bunch of things, which was very difficult to understand what was stressing me out, what was weighing on me, you know? So these people chose. So this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. But there's a discrepancy between the events. I don't know who survived. Yeah. It sucks because, like, trying to find a job that you may feel better in may not be doable right now. And also there's so many factors. Like, if healthcare were not tied to employment, I think so many more people would be more willing to stand up for things. But because it's tied to employment and there's a negative aspect to not having health insurance, like you get taxed for it, which is absurd. People are afraid of losing the things that they need for themselves or their family. And also bills. Things happening in your country make me so scared for all of you. Same. It is a big stressor. It's a big stressor. I don't know how people can just be okay on a day-to-day. Because I'm definitely not. Especially seeing everything that's happening and trying to remain positive. I simply cannot. Take a risk and change jobs. Yeah. It sucks because, like, I don't know when it is a good time, you know? Like, I don't have enough experience to understand the ebb and flow of markets, you know, in any sense. Job market, housing market, like everything just seems to be so uncertain right now that I don't know when it is a good time to do anything. I think I got extremely lucky. The universe was like, you know what, here, have a little win. And I think I just got extremely lucky. And when I decided to change jobs. Try changing countries. I wish I could, but I can't. I don't have the capacity to do that, and I am not leaving Perito. She must come with me. Look at her. Just look at her. She is my everything. And most countries require you to quarantine your animal for like 6 months before they can come into the country. Have to find someone with citizenship and marry them. If only. Can I just be like abducted by an alien? Like, just take me to space. Take me and Perito to space, but be nice to us. Please be nice. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do whatever. Just get me out of here. have them pick me up too. Okay, thanks. Okay. Everyone gather. Go to the park down the street. Bring snackies, warm clothes. Space is cold. Something it with a belt. Entered it with a belt. Received it. I don't. This. Maybe it was Tessa? Molly? I feel like Koi survived. Just give the aliens a list of people they need to take with them. Oh man. I don't know who I'd put on the list. I feel like I shouldn't even be on that list. Take all the good people. I don't even know what I'm good at anymore. Do I have useful talents? I've changed my mind. Now I realize there's no chance of me losing. Okay, so I think this is Koi. I don't know who he stole the key from. So I think based off of how this flow is going, Ori survived. But and all of his followers are bowing. So, well, actually, I don't know because they both have like, I think they both wore this stuff. But it doesn't have a tattoo. Neither people have a tattoo. It is truly a miracle. We cannot deny the Blessed Waterfall's choice. How can this be? Okay, so I think Ori survived because it sounds like this government person knew what the plan was. But who did they get the key from? And then like this sentence, I think the belt has something to do with it, but I don't know. I might need to use a hint on this one because I'm a little stuck. Maybe the forklift? This doesn't make sense. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I don't know who would go here. I might need to use a hint on this one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm struggling. I'm struggling a little bit. How would you answer the woman in the cinema's question? In the cinema? Huh? What? What is happening? Am I missing something else? Because I don't have all the spots. Sorry, you can't see this. I don't have all the spots, but like I don't know where else to... I'm missing something. What's happening? I feel like I don't have all the details and I don't know what I need to do. Do I solve this? And then these will get unlocked? Yeah, it went way too far ahead. So now I'm confused. I just want this. Did I click on the wrong hint? I think I clicked on the wrong hint. It's fine. I'm just gonna wipe that out of my mind. Something mushrooms. Many. Despair was the key. What? Our insider cannot be found this morning. Is Tessa the insider? I don't know. Who didn't survive? No, I can't because neither of them have tattoos. Neither have tattoos. There's no tattoos. So like the Victor doesn't have a tattoo, the other one doesn't have a tattoo. Look at the thumbs. What about them? Their thumbs. It looks like there's two right hands. Or left hands. Two left hands. I'm looking. What are we looking at? I have two left hands. So there's two people shackled here? What is that telling me? Both are dead. Both of what are dead? That's not helpful. Cool, I have two people here. But I'm looking this one up. I don't understand. Which DLC are we on? Third one? Second one? Noticing the hands free, it was an aha moment. It's just more confusing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay, so it's on the right track. But I guess I didn't understand. Game crashed after killing a boss? No. I'm sorry. I guess with how he's talking, our insider could not be found. So, insider decided to kill both of them. Cinema screening. Boy really has a sick mind choosing this of all places, although I suppose no one will ever disturb the sacred ground here. Hang on a second. How badly it runs on some systems. Didn't they say like, oh, it's your computer's fault? It's not the game's fault? Wasn't that what they had said on social or something? Oh, these must be the numbers to get in here. Loud noises, sorry. So the glowing mushrooms back here? Miracle at the waterfall. Suddenly fire rages through the temple. Will Pravi survive? But then a mighty wind howls from the east. The blessed waterfall is redirected. Miracle. Pravi is saved. Prophecy is fulfilled. The first sentinel is reborn. Miracle at the waterfall. Are these the magicians that were like, this isn't real? Yeah, so they got reported and then they were beheaded. Wow. Okay. Um. The reason why this guy's getting buried is because he witnessed the miracle. What? How many blanks have I filled in? For this one? Or the previous one? We've done like a few, chapters? Is that what they're called? What? DLCs take longer than the main game. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'm just bad at the DLCs. The first one was very confusing. I don't know if it was because it was hard to understand what they were trying to tell us, or if it's just like, I don't know. It was worded weird. I don't know what he's trying to expose here. The government wanted Koi to survive. So I think the favored party was contacted discreetly to confirm that he had a plan. Hey Skyper, how are you? Happy Saturday. Happy Catterday. How are you? Who told who the trial date? I'm okay. Tired today. Probably gonna nap later, but yeah, I had to work late yesterday and I kind of just, I'm sluggish today and I want another coffee. But should I have another coffee? Do we know who the first Sentinel was? No, it just says first Sentinel. So like, I think he became first Sentinel to kill the king. Yeah? Not nearly as dusty as I thought it would be. A nice deep clean every so often is good. I just hate having to dust because it gets everywhere. But I also don't want to like disconnect everything and take it outside. Okay, Koi told him? But how did Koi know? I don't know what these are. I'm throwing things together. Look how cute. Oh, did you get your new cooler? Your, new doodad? What are you doing? What do you hear? What suddenly made you wake up? So fluffy. Blech. Hi. I'm a little confused on this one. Where you going? What you doing? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Okay, let's struggle a little bit more. So we know that Koi eventually found out the trial date. But who... So maybe Koi's here, but who told Koi? I think the end goal was to kill this guy, the king. Here? I don't know. I think maybe JP killed the king. But I don't know why. And I don't know who may have told Koi. Maybe it's power. I don't know. We'll say power. But who told Koi? Because... I don't... Yeah, I don't know who told Koi either. This is... I feel like I'm missing something. Either from a previous encounter or something that is subtle in this one. Were these his parents? He has glasses. Same nose. I think those were his parents. So... he killed the king. And the only way he could kill the king was if he was close to the king via for sentinel role. Okay. But who told Koi about the date? Sorry, I'm gonna have to use another hint. I don't know. The advance notice. No, this is about how it was extinguished. This is not telling me... Maybe it's this one. I don't know. I already figured this out. Okay, I guess I don't understand. We're gonna look at all of them because I don't understand what to ask in order to figure out who told Koi. Okay, I don't know. None of this was helpful. A lost loot machine? Power went out. Oh no! I'm sorry. You never cleared it. Aw, boo. Well, Jesse, I don't know how much you've missed or whatever. I'll fill you in. I don't understand. So we figured out that JP is probably the grandson that was mentioned in the letter. So these are his parents. And based off the timeline, they were killed. And then he has tried to work his way up, and I think he killed the king. So he was motivated by revenge. But I don't know who told Koi about the date. That's where I'm stuck. I'm gonna close my window really quick. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. You got it all? No, I don't have it all because I don't know who told Koi. This is what I'm struggling with. I don't know how he found out about the trial. Why do you think Koi was told about the trial date? I don't know the answer to this because the only reason why JP is here because he knew to give the key. He was gonna try to get the key, and he, I think, was the insider based off of this sentence here. Koi and JP were working together to get Koi the key. But because JP learned that his parents had died because of their blasphemous comments in the cinema, I think he instead chose to lock out Koi. But how does that lead to Koi knowing the trial date? Because of the speculation here that the favored party was contacted discreetly to confirm that he had a plan to ensure his survival. So that means Koi knew something in order to ensure his survival, and the only thing that we know for sure, where was the transcript? Ori is telling him, I will show up at your temple on the date given to me by the waterfall. You will receive no advance notice. So did JP know? Did JP learn the date? No. She is very cute. And I used all the hints because I thought that they would help, but they're not helping me understand. Like, yeah, he saw the mushrooms back there, so he knew that something helped the waterfall move. Who came up with the date? Ori? He came up with the date in the waterfall doodad in this one. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little stuck. The mushrooms. I don't know. He sees the mushrooms. I don't know what the mushrooms are supposed to represent. Hi Ness, how are you? How goes it? Did Ori tell him because he's in his camp? I don't really understand what the mushrooms are doing. Did PT not help? These are all JP's plans. Okay. So he told Koi? No. I don't know. I don't understand what the mushrooms are doing. What is the significance of the mushroom? Again, it's like one thing that they build up to. They're talking about how only sacred people can come in here to listen to the waterfall. But like, it's... Might have thrown it out mopping. No! I'm sorry. I hope you can get things sorted. I know you were not wanting to do surgery. Because that's spooky. This doesn't make sense to me. Why are the mushrooms important? Do you have to eat the mushroom and then you see visions? Like... I get the motivation. His parents were killed. I get that. But like, I don't understand how the mushrooms are helping in this situation. Either it's like, hey, it's falsifying the miracle of the water moving, or it's something else, and I don't know what the something else could be. So maybe Ori told him? But why would Ori tell him? Ori has no idea who this guy is because he was a part of Koi's camp. Did the king tell him? Did the king tell Koi? No. I don't understand how this is supposed to be known. Maybe try to imagine what happened in order. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Other than like, the miracle gets debunked by the mushrooms, but the mushrooms still don't tell me anything in significance to tie back how JP knew. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm happy to have just the solution at this point because it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't know what I'm missing in order to get that subtle hint to the timeline being revealed to JP, other than the government telling him. Because I don't know. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. So I'm sorry if this is cheating, but I've tried. I have tried, and I feel dumb. JP pretended to be the waterfall by hiding behind it, I think. What? JP? But how would he know the date? He came up with the date himself. I don't understand how you guys came to that conclusion. Like, I don't understand. Are you saying because he saw the mushrooms back there was a ledge, so he decided to stay and vocalize to... Like, he just decided to stay here. Like, there's no weirdness with the truck. There's no weirdness with, like... No. No, this is like another... this is what I find frustrating with this DLC, is it's like... They build up this formula for you. And you're like, okay, I think I understand. And then they just like 180 it. And they're like, nah, just kidding. We're gonna do something else. And it doesn't make sense for what they're building you up for. I don't like that. I don't like that you have to like, that's how it's been for the past couple of scenarios. It doesn't make sense. And it makes me feel dumb. And I feel like I'm not catching on to what they're trying to do. It's not satisfying. The DLCs have not been satisfying for this game. JP wanted to kill the king. Blank and blank. Because together they had blank that his blank and blank be blank. JP was able to access the waterfall because blank gave him the blank so that blank blanks could be blank there. Okay, buried. It was this guy. Body. Boy gave him the code. Okay. Later, JP returned and spoke. Well, how am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? Like, it's so dumb. Oh, he saw mushrooms behind the waterfall. And then they'd give you no context. No other context. Oh, the mushrooms mean there's a ledge back there, so I can stay here. Like, they're building you up for all this other stuff. It doesn't make sense. Before the trial began, JP locked himself inside the bunker, leaving blank and blank to die. All this led to JP being blank blank, giving him blank to blank. Access to the king. Appointed for Sentinel. Yeah, like, it doesn't make sense. It's just frustrating. That's just my personal opinion, though. Please don't let that sway you if you are enjoying this. I just find that it's not as satisfying because the conclusions do not feel like it flows with the evidence that they're giving you. Blank and blank. Oh, maybe he wanted to kill everybody. Because together they had... no. Ordered his parents... What's his parents' name? I guess they have the same last name. No, you don't have to be sorry. I'm sorry that I'm being a big baby about it. I think that the logic doesn't make sense to me, and that's my own fault. That's not yours. I'm just dumb. After his parents' execution, JP sought revenge against the king and his two first sentinels. He joined Koi's following with the aim of obtaining intelligence and access. Before long, he had gained Koi's trust by using his knowledge of magic to devise ways for Koi to perform miracles. From there, he bided his time. Like, how am I supposed to know any of this? Like, okay, the use of the forklift made sense, but how am I supposed to know that? Because, like, in the last scenario, they throw in, oh, by the way, this guy's parents were magicians. By the way. No, I mean, it's been fun. The game style I really like, because you kind of have to like investigate and then fill in the blanks with the things that you've noticed. I like that. I just find it frustrating that it doesn't feel like it's following the sort of like logic that they're building up for you. The kind of like, at least what it feels like for this DLC. The other game and this main game have been okay. I think I struggled a little bit with the first game's DLC towards the end. And I've enjoyed the game mechanics. I think I've just been frustrated with like how it seems like they do a 180 with how they build you up for certain scenarios. From there, he bided his time and used his proximity to Koi to uncover more useful information. Okay, that's why he had the diary. Okay, and that's why he told Ori. See, like, it's all these subtle things that, like, it doesn't make sense until the last little bit. And I feel, I don't know. It's frustrating. You like these types of games? I mean, they've been good. They've been enjoyable once you sort of understand what they're trying to tell you, but I think I get frustrated trying to figure that out. Because I feel like I figured out what all the hints give you, and I'm not making the connection that they want you to make. After Koi gave Jamadi access to the waterfall, they spotted the cave behind it. See, I didn't even know there was a cave behind it. It didn't look like a cave. Seeing an opportunity, he formulated his plan. To the airfield. Goodbye. I'll never forget you. Oh, he had the thing on his hand. He was burned. The golden idol. Oh. So she didn't even have the actual idol. Wow. Wow. Is that a limo sandbox for a cat? I don't know. They were standing on it. In this scenario, they're like leaving. See how they're like, it's a platform, so he's like, I've done my duty. Goodbye. Okay, so that's this DLC. We want to start the next one. Obnoxious cat litter box idea. Fair. Obnoxious cat litter box. I don't think I want to start the next one. I think I want to wrap up here.